Hello Gemini, it's Luke Voulgarakis at LV Life and welcome to your quick tarot for March 2024. Let's see what we've got for you. Always worth watching your February one as well, just to see if any of that stuff came into fruition. I love to hear your feedback. Let's see what we've got. First card, Three of Pentacles, came out in reverse. Let's get your second card. The World, also in reverse. Third and final card, Two of Wands, also reversed. A lot of internal energy happening for you this month. I said third and final card. One of the top one just slipped off the deck, so I'm going to give it to you. The Wheel of Fortune upright. So you get 4, get a bonus. Okay, let's look at these. Let's start with the Three of Pentacles reversed. Have you been dragging yourself out of a dark place? This is really, when I see this, is what kind of comes to mind for me, which is that someone here stepping up on this bench and instructing the other two people here to help them to, taking charge, taking lead, getting your team on board. I think in this reverse position, and Pentacles being more about the worth, so the self-worth internally, that you are or have been pulling yourself out of something. And when I say getting your team on board, that might be physical people to help you out, but also it might be you taking control of that committee that is in your mind, that's in your heart, that tells you things are, the pessimistic committee. Just taking control of them and saying enough is enough. I don't want to think or feel that way anymore. I don't want to listen to all of these fears and worries and anxieties, but I'm going to take steps to actively get out of that place so that I can bring myself back into the light. So perhaps you've been working on that. Perhaps that's something that's kind of sitting recently in your past. Let me get this World card in reversed. I wonder, there's a clue in the title with the world, like having the whole world in terms of opportunities, everything coming into fruition. But I think in this reverse position, perhaps you've been lacking in that sense, thinking, why isn't it happening for me? Why, I've got all these ambitions and this growth and this that I want to achieve and these goals, but it's just not happening. And perhaps you feel stuck. Perhaps you feel like the universe isn't delivering for you. And I think that this is saying that everything is coming into fruition, but when you're ready. I don't know if you're necessarily ready yet, and maybe this month you're getting into that place of readiness, because if you put it with this one, you're still pulling yourself out of the darkness. You don't pull yourself out of the darkness and then arrive in everything that you've ever wanted. You pull yourself out of the darkness and then start the journey. So I think that the world is waiting for you. You have to finish getting yourself out of the darkness, and then you have to take that journey. And then we get the Two of Wands, and that was reversed as well. It could be decision making, but look, we also see the world here. He's got the world in his hand, so that's twice. That's quite interesting. I think that you have choices, right? But again, internal choices. One part, maybe you've got like the devil and the angel on your shoulders, and one is telling you can, and one is telling you can't. Obviously you can, we all know that, because logically we know that we can achieve anything that we put our minds to, but sometimes our internal voice tells us differently. So I do think that you have a choice now to create your world. You have all this opportunity and you have a choice to step into that, but you just have to make the decision. You just have to go for it. And if you are perhaps between a couple of options, it really doesn't matter which one you make, which choice you make. You've just got to go for one and then put yourself into it, and then you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and if you think about the Wheel of Fortune, it's a gambling game, right? You can spin it and you can get something wonderful, like one of these lovely gold figures around the edge, or you can get something not so wonderful, like the devil figure or the snake here. But you've got to play the game. And I think that's what this is about. You've got to play the game. You're stepping out of your darkness now, and you have got to gamble with it. You've got to play a game. You've got to go for it. You've got to do something. You can't just sit back stagnant and worried and fearful. You have to go for it. So that's what I'm saying. If nothing else this month, it's time for you to go for it. So I hope that resonates. Please do let me know in the comments, or anything you can do to help this channel grow, like, subscribe, share, follow, whatever platform you're watching on. I super appreciate anything you can do for free to help me grow it. If you'd like a private reading, you can visit me at lukevoulgarakis.com/tarot to arrange that. I will leave my details in the description and comments. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful March. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you in April. Bye-bye.